Blutbart.
Hello and welcome back to another behind the scenes toy photography video. This week I'm going to show you how to use focus stacking to get around the limitations of your camera's aperture. I call this shot On the Run 2. I'll also show you my editing process. For this shot I used the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett and Wedge Antilles from Hasbro's Star Wars The Black Series. One of the first videos I ever made for this channel was on a photo I took of Rebel pilot Wedge Antilles running from the Empire after crashing his X-Wing. It's been a few years now and I wanted to make another shot in the same vein. The centerpiece of my shot was this X-Wing S-foil that I 3D printed, assembled, and painted myself. The model is from Landspeeder Luke's Patreon, which I'll leave a link for in the description. In my previous version I had Wedge running away from incoming TIE fighters, but this time I thought it would be fun to have him on the run from a bounty hunter. I also had some flexible black wire that I've been wanting to make use of, and I thought it would be good as a Mandalorian's whipcord, so I chose Boba Fett as my bounty hunter. I wrapped one end of the wiring around Wedge's body, and the other end around Boba's wrist. I set Wedge on a peg stand to keep him from tipping too far forward. With my figures in place, I positioned a bunch of concrete shards around the X-Wing in an attempt to make it look as though it had crashed into the ground. The concrete came from a large paving stone that I smashed into pieces with a metal mallet. Make sure to wear eye protection if you're planning on trying anything similar. To complete my setup, I placed a white foam core board opposite my main light to act as a reflector. When lighting from behind, you can cast a lot of shadows on your figure's faces, so a reflector helps brighten those shadows up a bit. Here's my starting image. I actually took two separate exposures, one with Boba in focus and the other with Wedge in focus. I began my edit by blending those together with a layer mask and the brush tool. I then added adjustment layers for the levels and color balance before cropping the image slightly. Next I added a vignette around the edges to draw the viewer's eyes inwards. I had a lot of unwanted glare on Boba's visor, so I used the pen tool to create a selection and the brush tool to darken it considerably. After that I used the healing brush tool and content aware fill to remove all the articulation joints on my figures. Both of these toys have a lot of fine detailing on them, which makes it trickier to edit out the joints convincingly. Luckily, I've had a lot of practice at this. I also removed the wiring around Boba's wrist as his whipcord actually launches from the bottom of his gauntlet. Keen-eyed viewers will have noticed I also swapped out Boba's rifle. The one that comes with this toy is small and lacks any painted detail, so I borrowed the rifle from the Empire Strikes Back version of Boba instead. A few last touch-ups and I was done. So once again, here's my starting image. And here's where I ended up. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and make sure to check me out on Instagram. Thanks, and until next time.